Makan ini. Saya gak tahu. Tolong. Oh gini. Aha. Okay. Mom, if you're watching this, you definitely need to try red.
Today's episode, I will be traveling to explore the culinary of Palembang. I'm Marissa Nicole, now let's explore together, starting off right here.
Okay, so today I'm gonna try Pempek in Jakarta, so follow me right this way.
Okay, so I ordered Pempek and I didn't know which one to try because there's so many different dishes that you can choose from. And these are all the choices that you can choose from right over here. So I just kind of guessed and I'm just gonna see how it is when it comes out. Palembang is the capital of South Sumatra province in Indonesia and home to endless culinary delights such as Pempek, a famous delicacy. Saya mau tanya, ini bagaimana makan ini? Ini pertama kali saya makan ini, saya bingung. Pakai ini?
Ya.
Oh, pakai di dalam atau di samping? Di sini? Sedikit. Oke, cukup.
Itu doyan ebi nggak mbaknya?
Epi.
Ebi itu ya, udang
Belum.
kering.
Oh.
Ini sambalnya.
Oh ya.
Ini apa buat bumbu itu?
Oke.
Kotak-kotak.
Terus ini cabai hijau.
Ya, cabai hijau.
Dan ini apa?
Ebi.
Empi.
Ebi. Udang kering.
Udang kering.
Yeah.
So it's shrimp that is dried already. Makasih. So my Pempek just arrived and I got two different varieties, and he was telling me to add a little bit of this sauce right here. So I added a little bit too. There's mixed cucumbers right here, and I just drizzled a little bit. So I'm gonna try that first, and just by looking at it, oh, it looks so delicious. Try that sauce with the cucumbers. Selamat makan. Not bad, the sauce. The sauce is a little bit, I'd say a little tangy and spicy. Okay, now for the best part. This is the fish delicacy from Palembang, which is from South Sumatra. I'm just gonna dig inside here. Okay, so here is the Pempek, and I think there might be some egg in here. I'm not sure, I have to try it, so let me try it. Wow. Definitely this fish delicacy, I definitely get just a rush of fresh ingredients. It's like tasting fresh seafood, but like a fried version of seafood. It's, wow, it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna pour some sauce. I saw a couple people pouring the sauce like this, so I'm gonna try it like that. And the sauce was pretty good when I tried it, so I'm just gonna saturate the Pempek in that sauce. Ooh. And just to note, I've never tried this. I really don't know how to eat it, but I'm just going with my instincts and just trying it out. Wow, with that sauce, it's extra delicious. I love the texture of the Pempek. It's like nice and soft, but almost, it's crispy on the outside because they do deep fry it, I believe. It's really good. So looking at this one, this is really interesting. I almost thought it was kapruk, but it is actually Pempek, and this is really interesting. It looks like a big curly ball on the outside, like dry noodles on the outside, and then the Pempek is inside. And I almost missed it because I almost thought it was kapruk, or almost like a dry noodle. That is interesting. The texture is very interesting. It's very crunchy on the outside. I gotta take another bite of this. Okay, so far I really enjoy both versions of Pempek. Okay, so I still have some Pempek here that I want to try, and this one is like a deep golden brown right here. It's a little bit darker, the color, and the texture it almost looks like a meat patty, like a ground meat patty, but actually it's fish inside too. This one definitely is more fishy, and then the texture is very interesting. It almost tastes like there's chicken fried steak, but this tastes like fish steak. Now I gotta try this one over here. This is, I would say, like a pale white color, and I believe there is some shredded egg inside too. You see that right here? I'm gonna dip that in that sauce. Okay, drizzle that sauce on. It's like a explosion of goodies. You got the egg, you got the fish, you got the crispiness. But that sauce is really good. And this one, from all of them, it's a little bit harder to bite because it's so massive. You see that? It's huge. That is probably the biggest Pempek I ordered. But once you bite into it, man, it is so good. It's very delicious. It's super tasty. You got a lot of different sensations as you bite into it. Go for a little bit more of this. Top it on here. And then of course they have the green chili. And the sauce alone, the brown sauce, is a little bit spicy, but I'm just gonna add a little bit. I might regret this. Okay, something's really salty and something's really, I put too much sauce. Some chili sauce is hot. Woo. But definitely I feel like a rush of saltiness. I'm guessing it's coming from this dried shrimp. Ooh. If you're gonna try the dried shrimp, definitely just put a little bit if it's your first time to try it. Okay, so no wonder this was a little bit soft, and I just realized that there's tofu inside, so that's why I was getting like a soft texture inside. And I noticed that the more I keep eating it, it's really delicious with this sauce. I'm not sure, I forgot what it's called again, but I just gotta add some more in here. It gives it so much flavor, and it also is, I think it's a little bit spicy in here. It's like sweet and spicy because my nose keeps running. But it complements well with the Pempek. This one so far was my favorite. I just love it, and it reminds me of like a fish steak. I love the texture on the outside and just the freshness of the fish. That is delicious. For me, I think this is a good dish to eat. I really enjoy it, especially for my first time eating it. Oh, I really like it. I'll definitely eat this again, and I think it might actually become another favorite Indonesian dish of mine. Yes. Ya, kasih. Ini saya. Wow, this is really interesting. It looks like a giant snow cone. Wow, and this is iced kacang merah, a traditional dessert from Palembang, and basically kacang merah is red bean. So red bean is a little bit different. The way we eat it in America, we don't eat it as a dessert. We make a big pot of beans and eat it, but this is really interesting the way Indonesia, they make it with like a dessert. Oh, it looks so good. And look at the color. There's white and red with the beans. Nice. That's nice. It's very sweet, and it's definitely really cold. Wow, but with those red beans, it definitely adds a different texture to the ice. It's really good. Woo, it's cold too. The pink flavor is like a strawberry syrup flavor. It tastes like a strawberry. Really refreshing. It's not overly sweet. It's really good. Very enjoyable, especially on a hot day like today. This is good. I eat back home in Texas beans and rice together. And Mom, if you're watching this, you definitely need to try red beans and make it as a dessert because you are gonna fall in love with it. I know you might think I'm crazy, but trust me. It's so much better this way. So finally I got to try dishes from Palembang, and I've been waiting for a while, and I'm so glad I finally got to try. I really enjoyed both dishes, and I definitely recommend for anybody, if you haven't tried Palembang dishes, you definitely need to try the Pempek here. It was really good, and definitely the ice kacang merah was really good. I mean, look at that. I finished all of that. Ooh, so good. And I will see you on the next food culinary adventure with me. So until then, keep living, keep exploring, keep eating. Bye. Okay, back to the comments section. Na, 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 na. Okay, so I only picked a couple comments because I didn't have a lot of comments. Sigh. Guys, I want you to comment so I can read more comments and share with you guys. I enjoy reading the comments. Okay, first comment is from Stephen Ramadhan. He said, the white plastic bottle is vinegar, but unlike ordinary vinegar, it can make brittle teeth. Wow, Steven, thank you for sharing with me. When I first looked at the bottle, I didn't know what that bottle was. I almost thought it looked like a bottle of bleach or something, and I had no idea it can make your brittle teeth. So it's almost like apple cider vinegar in a way. But thank you for sharing with me. Okay, so this one is from Wati Ali. And I'm gonna put it right here so you can read it. And basically, I didn't really understand it that much, but I'm gonna just say the point. So just read it right here. Basically, she is from Bangka Island, and the real original from Bangka Island, they use pork. The real Bangka noodle is usually not sweet, and basically it depends on who sells it. Basically, the real Bangka noodles, they use juduk kunci to give it a sour flavor, and I'm guessing juduk is lime. And also, they don't use vinegar. And in Jakarta, they don't use juduk kunci because it's too expensive and it's hard to find. Okay, so thank you for sharing that with me. That was very interesting and very informative. Thank you so much. Okay, so this one is from Luda first. For lunch or dinner for sure, but for breakfast, I don't think so, Im. Okay. You haven't seen enough people. For me, I've seen so many people eat bak mi for breakfast. You just don't know yet. Usually we eat breakfast with nasi goreng, nasi uduk, bubur ayam. In my case, breakfast just enough with pisang goreng and black coffee and cigarette. Laugh out loud. I love pisang goreng and black coffee too, minus the cigarette. Okay, thank you for your comment. Thank you for sharing with me. Okay, so this one is from Steven Sparks. Love your videos. I'm a fellow American also who loves Indonesian food. Here is one of my favorite places to eat noodles. It's a small secret that has not really let out. Rumah Makan Mie Berkat Akut Ayam and B2. Best to go there before noon. I'm gonna check it out, but it's not such a secret anymore. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so this one is from Btan09. Wow, so you prefer kway teow versus noodles. Now, I gotta try kway teow. And another thing is, yes, I know. Belum makan kalau belum makan nasi. Laugh out loud. I know that is a saying here in Indonesia, and thank you for sharing your comment with me. And I'm gonna try that kway teow. Okay, thank you for all your comments, and I will be sharing more comments with you guys in the next video. So make sure you comment below. I want to read them, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.